We're going to play this tape back when Trump wins and Trump cracks the black vote. And we're going to. And I'm going to laugh in your face because don't cut me off. Don't cut me off.
Don't cut me off.
He's going to move the black vote 20 points in 2020. I will guarantee you that. 20 points. Because black Americans are no longer listening to this foolishness.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
The president's on the line just for kicks and giggles. I'm going to let Leo Terrell, a lifelong Democrat. I want you to tell the president in 30 seconds why you're voting for him. For the first time ever, right? For Republican ever.
Yes, President Trump, I want you to listen to me. Give me a call later on. First time ever in my entire life as a Republican, I'm voting for you. Now, maintain what you're doing in these Democratic cities, and I'll go on those other networks and battle those guys for you. You're going to win in November. I guarantee it. You're going to win in November. I guarantee it. You're going to win in November. I guarantee it. Donald Trump has polarized this country so bad on issues of race, his hatred, and the issues are very simple. Donald Trump, look at Charlottesville. Look at the situation where Donald Trump talks about the issue of the Muslim ban. And I would submit to you that Dan will tell this audience that Donald Trump has never said a racist thing. You know why? Because Dan's afraid of Donald Trump, and Dan will not admit that Donald Trump has said racist comments the last 3 years. Isn't that true, Dan? This will be the first time in my life. This will be the first time in my life, Sean Hannity viewers, that I will be voting Republican. Right on your TV program. First time in my life.
For Donald Trump.
For Donald Trump.
Terrell, you talk about Black Lives Matter. You also have this Antifa movement. I've looked into the backgrounds of these organizations. They really are Marxist anarchist organizations, much like the Weather Underground of the 1960s. The two co-founders of the Black Lives Matter movement have said they are trained Marxists. Do you think this is a growing element within the Democrat Party? Do you think that's why the leadership of the Democrat Party is giving silent approval, really, to what they're doing?
You know, Mark, I think Black Lives Matter have dominated social media. But the perception is that they control the Democratic Party. I'm hoping, I'm begging, I'm praying that they don't control the Democratic Party. But the current status right now, it is. It has controlled the Democratic Party. It has muted Democratic leadership. The Democratic leadership is afraid of Black Lives Matter for a variety of reasons. One is the most insulting. They assume they speak for African Americans. Let me be clear. Black Lives Matter does not speak for Leo Terrell. And there is no representative, there's no monolithic group like Black Lives Matter that speak for African Americans. Give me 30 seconds, Bill. I oppose that sign out there in Black Lives Matter. You know why? Because Black Lives Matter, the organization, doesn't care about all black lives. They don't care about police officers who are killed. They don't care about black on black crime at all. They don't care about school choice. It's a very extreme organization that really only cares if a police officer is involved in a killing. And what bothers me more than anything else, you look at their manifesto, Bill, it's extremist. And I submit to you the following. Donald Trump has supported historical black colleges. Donald Trump started the First Step Act. Donald Trump has signed an executive order.
My administration is putting unprecedented pressure on traffickers at home and abroad, and we are freeing innocent victims at every single turn. I was proud to be the first commander-in-chief to attend a meeting of the President's interagency task force established by the Trafficking Victims Protection Act of 2000. In November, I was also the first president to sign an executive order to establish a task force on missing and murdered American Indians and Alaska Natives. Just signed it. And this has a very special focus on women and girls. That's an incredible thing that's been happening, but we just signed it. I've signed 9 pieces of bipartisan legislation aimed specifically at combating human trafficking domestically and around the globe. And in 2018, I signed legislation strengthening the Department of Homeland Security's Blue Campaign, which unified the department's fight against this crisis and increasing public awareness every single day. We have signed more legislation on human trafficking by far than any other administration has even thought about.
A lot of black Americans, such as myself, will be voting for Donald Trump this year because the Democratic Party has been hijacked by black lives.
Antifa, anti-fascism, which is what they were there fighting.
Oh, they're the soft fascists.
And there's, no organization is perfect. There was some violence. No one condones the violence, but there were different reasons for Antifa and for these neo-Nazis to be there. One, racist, fascist. The other group fighting racist, fascist. Fascist, there's a distinction there.
I don't think I've changed, but I just think that maybe the Democratic Party has moved to the left.
Okay, Leo, why didn't he fix the violence? Why haven't they fixed our broken school systems? We have failed America's children.
Sean, you asked Dr. Cornel West the type of question you asked in a court of law. He won't answer them because he's just giving you old talking points. I'll speak to you, Dr. Cornel West, black man to black man. There's looting going on, and you try to compete. It's my turn. It's my turn. You try to conflate protesting and police misconduct. And shame on you. And you're absolutely wrong. You won't address the issue. You will refuse to address the issue because I'm talking to you. You're not my brother. You're not my brother. You are hurting black people by acting this position. You are taking the wrong position. No, my brother. That stuff plays out. That plays out. Address the question. Do you? Oh my gosh! You have lost control.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.